Hi there, how's it going? This is Cross the Rubicon channel. I watched a Terry Opines video earlier, and he showed clips of TVNZ News. I think it was from last night or maybe the night before. Simon Dallow searches for facts, apparently. Simon Dallow. He wouldn't know a fact if it hit him flat in the face. And, well, Simon Dallow says that racism in New Zealand and in the universities. And it showed two young girls who are studying to be doctors who have got Maori in them. And it says how they've experienced racism and how they got into university via, well, basically special privilege of being Maori. Now, anyone who knows anything in New Zealand knows this to be fact, because Maori and Pacific Islanders get special privileges for university places because they have a quota system. And this is just a fact. And these Maori girls are complaining that they experience racism. Personally, I don't believe it. And personally, I think it's wrong that anybody should be given special privilege to get into university. On One News, or TVNZ News, should I say, it said, this is not about grades. Well, to be a doctor, it is about grades. You should be the very top of the top to be a doctor, surely, I would have thought. But anyway, this is New Zealand. And then it went on about racism in New Zealand and how racism is building against Maori in New Zealand, especially since Hei Puapua was announced or come to the fore. I think I was a big help of bringing that to a lot of people's attention. Didn't mention Three Waters, funny enough, but Three Waters is part of Hei Puapua, where Maori elites, super elites, are going to get ownership, and it is going to be ownership of all fresh water in New Zealand. Rivers, lakes, and the water that falls from the sky is going to be owned by tribal leaders, the super elites of Maoridom. Nothing will filter back down to the normal Maori in the street, nothing. And these people are going to get billions and billions and billions of dollars worth of water and assets and infrastructure ownership. And because of this, people are starting to complain about it. And, well, so One News is calling it racism. See where I'm going here? One News, TVNZ, Radio New Zealand, News Hub, Stuff News are all calling it racism. So when the government have decided to give all these assets to a very, very small group of people based on race, purely based on race, because they got a little bit of Maori in them and they complain a lot and pull the race card a lot. And they call everybody else racist for the government doing that. So these people that are getting all these resources and these billions and billions and billions of dollars worth of assets, they are as racist as they come. They are real haters of anything European, even though most of the blood that flows through their veins is, every one of them, mostly European. But they do it for money, because there's more money in being a little bit Maori than what there is in being European. And Jacinda has set up this new unit to fight extremism. And I wonder who these extremists and violent extremists are. Yes, it's going to be people like me for saying what I'm saying. Do I look like a violent extremist to you? It's because they don't like what I'm saying. So they're setting up this new unit by Paul Spoonley, Professor Paul Spoonley, and what's her name? Joanna Kidman. Both far leftist ideologues who, well, see far-right white supremacy everywhere. And they will be pointing a finger at myself, at Terry Opines, at Carol Sarkey, and a whole lot of other people, Damien Dement, and a whole lot of other people. And we will get a visit at some stage for saying the things we're saying on YouTube and on whatever format we use. That's what's wrong with New Zealand. There's no freedom here, and you cannot criticise Maori. Well, people with a bit of Maori, these elites. And remember, I am talking about elites when I talk about Maori. And it's just a fact that Maori and Pacific Islanders get special privileges to get top places in universities, and I think that's wrong. There's nothing wrong with me thinking that's wrong, but there is, because, well, apparently for me thinking that makes me a racist and far-right white supremacist. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. Check up Terry Opines' latest video. This is Cross the Rubicon. Please like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share everywhere. See you later.